Based on this episode's title, I'm fully stocked and ready. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Asha Media TV. For those of you that are new here, welcome, bienvenue. This is my channel where I like to watch, react, and review a variety of stuff related to sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. So in today's video, I am going to be watching episode 5 of the 5th season of The Expanse, titled Down and Out. Very depressing title. But before I press play on this episode, I do need to cover some very basic stuff. So if you're new to my channel, please listen up and don't skip ahead. Number 1, this is a spoiler-filled reaction video. Spoilers ahead, spoilers ahead, spoilers ahead. You have been warned. Number 2, it is quite possible you've come across older videos on my channel where I was showing picture-in-picture type reaction videos. Unfortunately, I no longer provide those kinds of reactions on my YouTube channel for very valid legal reasons. Instead, what I offer is a watch-along type of experience, and if you want to know how that works with me, or to find out the 3 ways you can watch along successfully, head on over into the description box, check out the timestamp that says overview of my watch-along style, and there you'll get a thorough explainer. But if you want a more stress-free way to watch me watch this episode with bonus content and extra perks and other stuff that you can explore, details on how to access an alternate version of this reaction is in the description box below. And lastly, until I catch up with everyone by finishing this season, for now, if you're going to leave a comment related to my reaction to this video, please start off your comment with no spoilers, followed by a non-spoiler comment. Otherwise, unfortunately, I will be skipping right past your comment and I will miss out on the nugget of information or tidbits that you want to share related to episode 5. All right, everyone, so I'm going to get ready to press play on episode 5, and in episode 4, just as my own informal recap, Marco Inaros is now the boss man of the known universe there. So that's going to be fascinating to see how everyone's going to now change their tune so they don't, get the proto-molecules sent to their planet, Mars and Earth, respectively, right? And now, who I'm curious about, and of course I have to wait and see, but I think it's only reasonable as a viewer for me to expect this now at this point, is Anderson Dawes to finally show up, because his right-hand man, Fred Johnson, is a goner, and it wasn't from natural causes like it was apparently in the books. He was murdered, and murdered viciously by a terrible, terrible person. And so I cannot see now how that character is not going to not be introduced into this part of the season. And unless the actor was not available for shooting, I guess we'll find out. But if any character I am just like, come on, show up please, it's Anderson Dawes. Because I really would love to see the dynamic perhaps between him and Marco. If there's going to be some kind of interchange there, that would be pretty cool. And now with Fred gone, drummer. It's one thing for her to lose Ashford, grieve over him, make the decision that it's not her fight as she had made in episode 3. But now it's Fred that's gone, and he, the way he died, I could see that enraging her even more to perhaps now get involved and make this a very personal war against Marco. I don't know. Maybe she might join back with Anderson's crew for the greater good of taking down Marco. Speaking of Marco also, thank you for the explainer or the clarification about Marco Inaros, being somewhat compared as the Alexander the Great type figure in the scenario of episode 4 of being somewhat the underdog, right? I'm just curious, is it going to be very similar to Alexander the Great in terms of, dying young and having an empire that collapses? But anyway, it's going to be quite interesting to see where that goes. And since one of my takeaways from episode 4 was related to Amos and Clarissa, y'all know that I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with them as well. I'm hoping she escapes the prison with Amos. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, how I see it is like, if Lucia can kind of get away with it, why not Clarissa? Anyway, we'll see. So, Up next is my explainer as to the 3 ways you can watch along with me. If you need to skip that, go into the timestamps and skip over to the countdown to the start of my reaction. In any case, I'm on my way to watch episode 5 right now. Before I describe to you the 3 ways you can watch along this episode with me, let me just quickly describe to you what a watch-along video is. A watch-along type of video is where the viewer is responsible for having their own copy of the material that is to be watched. In turn, the host of the video, which is me, provides verbal or visual commands to play, pause, rewind, or stop the material. In a nutshell, for valid legal purposes, the host does not show in full the copyrighted material being watched. How to watch along with me as a YouTube viewer or subscriber. Since I get this question 99% of the time from viewers of my reaction to Supernatural, I'm going to use an episode of Supernatural as my example when describing these 3 ways to watch along with me. The first method I'm going to describe is if you're more interested in listening to me react to the episode. Step 1. Get access to the TV episode on your TV, a computer desktop, laptop, or tablet. Step 2. Using another mobile device, such as your smartphone, go to my YouTube channel, Asha Media TV. Then, select the video corresponding to the episode you're going to watch with me. Step 3. Go to the description box area of the selected video. Click on the timestamp indicating countdown to the start of my reaction. And then, take note of the starting timestamp I have indicated visually and vocally. Step 5. Go back to the episode on your TV, desktop, laptop, or tablet, and line up the episode at the same timestamp I've indicated in my video. Step 6. Press play on my YouTube video and count down along with me to start the episode at the same time as me. As you watch along with me, listen out for my verbal cue or look out for my visual cue when I'm pausing, rewinding, playing, or stopping the episode. Also, if needed, take advantage of the additional visual tools provided, such as the on-screen timer, to help you stay in sync with me should for whatever reason you get out of sync with me watching this episode. This second method is if you're more interested in watching my facial reaction to the episode, especially if you've seen the episode a gazillion times. Step 1. Get access to the episode on your laptop, tablet, or smartphone. Step 2. On your smart TV or desktop computer, go to YouTube and to my channel at Asha Media TV. Then, select the video corresponding to the episode you're going to watch along with me. Step 3. Go into the description box area of the selected video. Click on the timestamp indicating countdown to the start of my reaction. And take note of the starting timestamp I have indicated visually and vocally. Go back to the episode on your laptop, tablet, or smartphone, and line up your episode at the same timestamp I've indicated in my video. Press play on my YouTube video and count down along with me to start the episode at the same time. As you watch along with me, listen for my verbal cue or look out for my visual cue when I'm pausing, rewinding, playing, or stopping the episode. And if for whatever reason you are out of sync with me, be sure to use the additional visual tools provided, such as the on-screen timer, to get back in sync with watching along with me. This final and third method is if you're equally interested in watching my facial reaction along with watching the episode. This is normally how I go about watching other YouTubers who provide watch-along styles. Step 1. On your desktop or laptop computer, open a whole new window and get access to the episode. In this case, I'm using Supernatural as my example. So we're going to access episode 6. Since I'm using episode 6 as my example, I've accessed it and paused it at the beginning of the episode. Next, you're going to open a brand new window, go to YouTube, go to Asha Media TV, go to Videos, and select the video that you're going to watch along with me. In this case, we're going to select episode 6 of the 3rd season of Supernatural as my example. Pause the video, scroll down, and go into the description box area. And where it says countdown to the start of my reaction, click on the timestamp. Listen to me until I've mentioned where I'm starting the episode at. So in this case here, I'm starting the episode at 1 minute and 4 seconds. So pause the video, go back to your first window, and line up at the time frame that I'm mentioning. So I've mentioned 1 minute and 4 seconds. And on my streaming service, that's where I've lined up. Obviously, it's going to depend on where you're accessing the episode. In my case, I access it from Amazon Prime Video. If you're accessing the episode from other sources, you'll have to use their tools to line up at the same place. Next, what you're going to do is go back to the second window, and you're going to resize it to be as big as possible. Don't let it take up the entire screen. In fact, I do not recommend that you open up or expand my video itself. Otherwise, you won't be able to do the next step. So as you see here, I'm just going to line it up completely as big as possible in order to get a better view. Once you've resized window number 2 to your liking, you're going to go back to the first window where the episode is at. And then what you're going to do is size it to be small enough but visible enough so that it is side by side with my facial reaction. So something like this is ideal, so that you can watch the episode as well as listen to what I'm saying or reacting about it. Next, you're going to press play and count down with me and try to press play at the same time. So there I am. I'm ready to count down. And then you're going to press play as I'm pressing play. And there you have it. The episode is playing. I'm reacting. And when I pause, you pause at the same time. And when I stop, you stop at the same time. And when I rewind, you take note of where I'm rewinding to or how many seconds I'm going back. In fact, let me show you right now how that can work. So I'm going to pause the episode, and I'm also going to pause my video. I'm going to go into the timestamp, and I'm going to look for one of my pauses. So as you can see here, I have one at 3:06:40. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to pause the video, open back up my episode window, which is window number 1, and I'm going to pause at the same time that you see here on my video. So that was at 3016. And here we can line up at the same place. There we go. So that's where I'm paused at. And so while I'm giving my commentary, you know exactly what I'm talking about or what I'm referring to. So let's check it out. Play. There I am ranting about something related to that episode. Okay. And then once I'm ready to press play, Just listen out to when I'm doing my countdown, and then you continue to watch the episode along with me. So, there you have it. As long as you have access to a desktop computer or a laptop, you can watch along with me using multiple windows. So, hopefully my explainer on how to watch along with me is clear, and at least one of these methods are the best way for you to watch along with me this episode. If you're ready, let's go. Okay, here we are at the beginning, 0000, counting down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. All right, let's see some of that freedom. Drummer's faction, ooh. Her reaction to him is going to be quite interesting. I could see her maybe siding with Earth despite so much resentment. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe Drummer's the perfect person to help save Naomi. Oh. She's gonna say yes. But it's one of those things like if you say no, you kind of imply you're an enemy. It's tricky. I do. I think that. Hmm. It's just a meeting. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. It's like you don't want to be on his blacklist just yet, you know? Especially with all the leverage he has at this moment. All right, so one of you is like, did you notice the cast name change? No, I didn't. I'm looking at some of them now. So far it looks the same, but or was it just for episode 4? Kara. Well, it looks the same to me. I don't know those things. But I don't mind you pointing it out. That's fine. Ah, we're back in the prison. Yes. Oh. Where's Clarissa? I can't even see much. Oh no. So, what about everybody else in the prison? Yeah. Where's everybody else though? Yes, use that card. You got your Chrissy. Chrissy. Anybody trapped in the elevator? It's so interesting for a prison. Like where are the other inmates? There's no. They show other units and stuff. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Well. Okay. Oh. Other inmates in there too. Shit. Oh, that's the crazy one. What's this character's name? Konchak? I like him already. It's like your own personal Hulk. Oh gosh. Fuck, they're trapped, man. Oh. Yeah. Good luck with that, Holden. So I'm assuming Marco's gonna get that message. He probably has her phone or her communication thingy, or her son has it. Hmm. He was a tourist. Really? Scissors! I hope they all make it out alive, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of them dies. It's a long ride up. Okay. That too? Okay. It's a good thing Alex is a great pilot. Yeah. Then let her go. Yeah. Oh. Touche. Marco's good at that, man. That's a good Naomi move right there. Naomi's thinking the opposite way. Huh. Okay. Pause. I'm at 2426. I want to rewind back to the beginning, uh, along the lines where he's asked the guy that he sacrificed. He said he loved him. Like, hold on. I just want to see if I understood that right. 10 seconds, 20, 30, 40, 50. Ah, okay. Let's go back a full minute, 60 seconds. All right, so I'm at 2327. I'm going to count down to play. 3, 2, 1, play. Ah, Wow. Okay, let me just pause then. I gotta say what's on my mind there. So I'm at 2429. I'm really surprised because I think I interpreted then Andrew was his lover. And so a lover of 11 years, he just like discarded like trash. If you watched my reaction to that episode, I was just so like, wow, some hero you are, when Andrew was crying out for help and he barely even tried to go and save him. So it is quite something that I guess I'm assuming they're trying to say his underlying feeling of abandonment or feeling towards his mother is a lot stronger for him to have acted so impulsively on emotion for, kidnapping Naomi and stuff. Whereas his own lover, very fascinating psychology of things. Wow. Okay, just wanted to say my piece on that. Okay, let's continue. 3, 2, 1, play. Come on, Naomi, think of something. For real? That's not his responsibility, though. Pretty much what the inners have done. Oh, shit. I knew someone was gonna die. Wow. From the height that guy fell, I thought there would be more blood, though. Maybe for TV. Oh my god! Oh. Not anymore. Wow. Oh, can't wait to see where they end up. She's gonna try to eat in secret so no one sees her. I'm sure somebody will walk in. Okay, thanks for the talk. Don't despair, Naomi. You'll figure something out. I believe in you! Seriously, I do. Yeah, see? It starts there. Atta girl. But I hope she's not going to do something rash, like stab Marco. Oh, Naomi, don't do that. It's like the worst time and place for that. What is going on with the writing of this character? Unless this is in the books, then fine. What, he was gonna kill her? I know. Wait and see. Shit. What? Is the whole place a war zone? Like what? Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, shit. Oh, yes! Now it's working. Come on. Come on, She-Hulk. Come on. Oh, she's trying. She's trying. Whoa. Awesome. That was great. Oh, Clarissa. She tried, though, on the side. Are they gonna give a wide shot? Like, is the whole city gone? Seriously, yeah. At this point, honey. Find a way to call Chrissy. Yeah, yeah. Wider shot, wider shot. What's the damage here? Oh. All right. Don't tell Alex. All right. I'm glad to see Naomi's becoming more strategic with her choices. Okay, more strategic than I thought. So that their ship would blow up. Ah. Hence why he was trying to save. Ah. Oh boy. Ah. God damn it! She's in a worse position. But she saved Holden and everybody, which is great. It's great. You know that's an automatic takeaway. Flyboy. Someone's gonna make them. Yeah, does not look like fun at all. Yes, you are. You better fucking make it. I can't take any more deaths, at least for another episode. I'm certainly not going to see the term juicing the same way ever again, though. Oh boy. Woo! Off you go. Ah, very cool way to end that. Very cool way to do that. Me like a lot. Okay. I loved it. I loved it. The season is so far so good for real. All right, takeaways coming up. I am for sure loving the roller coaster ride called Season 5 of The Expanse. Yes, yes, yes. Halfway through this season, and I'm loving every minute of it. Definitely. So, my takeaways are very straightforward. It's pretty much in the order that we saw events unfold in this episode. Starting with number 1, which is Clarissa and Amos escaping the prison to find out that there is no prison. So I got my wish about Clarissa escaping. But it's almost like, well, she's not really a prisoner anymore, I guess. And who's going to care? Or who's going to be around to try to do anything to rectify the situation? So I'm curious to see how that's going to unfold, because is it going to be one of those situations where, you know, she will be taken into custody at some point by some other authority, or they'll just kind of let it go, or there's nobody else left in their vicinity to be bothered? Let's hope it's the second, right? And of course, I really enjoyed watching the character of Tiny. Tiny versus Amos, Tiny versus the world. And then, you know, Tiny gets knocked off the playing field in a really, really cool way. And I love how they kind of teased me as a viewer with Clarissa possibly hulking out to go against Tiny to save Amos. But in the end, that security guard came through and did her business, and Tiny is out of the picture. Although Tiny was only on screen for about 10 minutes, it was a good 10 minutes. Rest in peace, Tiny. Takeaway number 2 from this episode is the revelation that Filip was trying to save his mom from a fate of death on the Rocinante. As a takeaway, I think that's very fascinating. So many things are fascinating. If you watch my reaction, I had paused and rewinded back a section where Marco was addressing Filip for sacrificing his lover he had for 11 years, you know, for the greater good of their plan. You know, he didn't hesitate to kind of be like, okay, peace out. Sorry, we couldn't save you. Bye. And if you watch my reaction to that episode, I even was like, wow, you know, he really didn't even try to save that guy. And now to find out in this episode that that was his lover for 11 years. Wow. And then to see that he allowed emotion to overtake his impulse to save his mom from a fate he knew she was going to experience on the Rocinante that was rigged with the Gamara code, as they called it. So yeah, that is quite interesting. And the whole psychology of that is its own thing, which I'm not going to try to articulate, not even close. But as a takeaway, it is a memorable aspect of the episode that now makes me just like a little hesitant, or not hesitant, I'm anxious. Just like, because although Naomi seemed as if she was taking these rash, impulsive decisions, and at the end, you know, granted, hands up for me, Granted, it saved the Roci, it saved Holden, but now she's put herself in a position where she's now really a prisoner. They're not letting her out. I guess in the end, Holden's gonna have to save her. He's gonna try. He's the White Knight, right? But I did say in my reaction at one point too, it would be kind of neat if Drummer saved her. Or both of them, together. Because I know she can't stand Holden. Or she can't see what Naomi sees. Anyway, takeaway number 2 is Naomi versus the whole Marco family. So obviously my last takeaway from this episode is everything that transpired with Bobbie and Alex, and at the end there, although visually that was a really cool ending, I'm not 100 on exactly what they found out. So I'm just gonna babble a little bit of what I thought, and then of course I'll go rewatch the episode and look out for your notes if any of you provide any for me. So I think I understood that the relationship between the Belters and those Martians, those renegade Martians or what they're of, those traitor Martians, is pretty tight, where it's an exchange of ships. Is that what they caught? Right? They caught actual ships being given to Belters. Martian ships. Not just tech pieces and stuff. It's deep. Things have run deep with the connection between Martian and Belters with that group of stuff. I think I'll stop there. If one of you is kind enough to break it down for me a little bit so I really get it as to what they've figured out in this episode, that'd be great. If not, I leave it up to myself to rewind at some point when I find time in my schedule and watch this episode again. So there you have it. That is my reaction and takeaways from episode 5 of the 5th season of The Expanse. If you enjoyed this video, the best way you can show me is by supporting this channel, and you can do that by following these 2 prompts here you see at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Thank you so much for watching, and until episode 6, where hopefully Clarissa and Amos will find safety, Drummer will make some kind of impression on Marco. I don't know how, because their meeting is going to be quite interesting to see how that exchange goes. And then Avasarala, hopefully she could maybe become like the temporary UN Secretary General. Because if I were them, I'm just saying this right now before I lose a thought, like, it would make sense you go back to the person who previously had the position, right? So, or who else can they bring in there? I can't think of anybody right now. But anyway, I can't wait till episode 6. So until then, I'm tuning out, everyone. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe. You know you wanna.